Hello and welcome to Campaign Comrades, your favorite leftist gaming channel. I am.
This is Benny's box game.
It is Benny Box of what is it? Benny's box of games. Yeah. No, it's because he titled it in a stupid ass way. So I had to change it. But yeah, if you cannot tell, I'm
Ben's game box. At least flip the.
Well, it's because my username is Benny Box, so it's like keeping it together. That's too complicated for the fine folks at home. But yeah, folks, I am Ben, or Benny Box, and with me is the intrepid Matt, or Smokey the Bear. He is my Metroidvania sensei, but also getting to get his first glimpse of Metroid Prime Remastered.
And what better way to watch it than a Discord capture of an OBS
at 720p,
a capture card capture of a Switch game.
Yeah, a Switch game going at 1080p on my beautiful new OLED TV. But yeah, getting condensed down through capture card into OBS, then done at 720p over Discord, because I'm no Discord kitten. I don't have anybody to pay for. I don't have any Discord daddy to give me Discord Nitro. So
yeah,
and you'll never catch me paying however much fucking money it costs for Discord Nitro.
Yeah, no, I pay for YouTube Premium, and I would never pay for Discord Nitro.
I feel like I really want to get YouTube Premium because like the ads have really started to piss me off.
Dude, I just never watch YouTube ads anymore, and it's fine.
Yeah. It's the type of thing where it's like, you switch and you can't go back.
Yeah. What is it? Like I'm personally looking forward to when the final trailers are uploaded in their full resolution and I can watch the Final Fantasy one in 4K. Ooh,
sure.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's gonna be nice.
That was looking pretty like they evolved what they did in the first game with the
yeah. I'm interested to see. Like, I mean, we're gonna get
teamwork.
We're gonna get more playable characters. Yeah, it looks like you're gonna have some like maybe they're like party-based combined limit breaks or something like that. That would in my mind would be the best way to pull that off. The easiest way to pull it off is do team-wide limit breaks. So that looks cool. I like my one thing that bugs me a little bit, although it's probably a holdover from the original game, which I still intend on playing, where it's like even like where it seems like you have now even more of the characters together. The main four from part one, are all there, but now say Red 13 is playable, Yuffie is playable, but like you're never playing as the whole party. You at max have 3 controllable characters.
Yeah, I think that's probably just a balancing thing too. At a certain point, where it's like to try to balance for having that many characters and abilities at once, you either have to like really tank up your enemies, or you have to put too many of them on screen. And that, really hurts performance.
Right. And so it's just like it would
point there.
And there's also probably a gameplay balance as well in terms of like. It would be a lot to like kind of manage the ATB
overload.
It's like ATB gauge for five people at once. Would be kind of a lot.
The average Xenoblade player is just like cracking their knuckles. That's tall.
So yeah, that's let me see. I forgot we have my Discord overlay thing here. Yeah, that's a bit interesting. We'll see how that plays out. Yeah, I'll put it over here. I think it looks good. I think what we saw looks interesting. Man, they were like trolling us so hard at the first part with the Ever Crisis thing, the mobile game thing that they're going to cancel in like a year and a half.
People take Square too seriously sometimes. I think Square likes to troll their fans a little
bit. They're being a little too silly and or goofy for my taste there. Did you see that tweet that I sent you guys?
Yes.
The chat was so funny. Them just absolutely taking the piss.
And then
so
Final
that's
Fantasy
great.
VII ended up closing the show, right? That was the final.
Yeah. That was
So, like,
that was the grand finale. I thought on the whole it was like probably like a solid 7.5.
I haven't gone through what was actually announced in total at Game Fest and the
it was largely entertaining.
I was gonna watch the condensed version.
Yeah, the Day of the Devs had like 2 games that interest me. The indie stuff so far has been disappointing. Where that was the standout last year, right? You know, everything that was like really good and looked really creative. Everything seems derivative.
That we haven't seen more from Skate Story.
Everything seems derivative. Skate Story got a feature in Edge magazine like a month or 2 ago.
Oh,
it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool to read that.
But yes, I mean, there's always the joke. It gets posted every year around this time of the guy with the buttons, and instead of 2, it's 3, and it's like cozy management sim, Metroidvania or Souls-like, and it's like indie devs trying to pick their next genre.
Yeah. No, it's just it all seemed derivative in this one. Like
derivative.
Nothing was beyond like the cozy management sim.
It's one of those things I respect, and I recognize that there are fans of many things that I am not.
Sure.
That's one of them I just can't understand.
Sure.
That is just a job. You are working a job for a game.
Yeah. Like, don't you do that enough already in your real life?
Yeah. It's like when I leave work, I don't want to do like an engineering sim. Looks at Tears of the Kingdom. Okay. Well, I can explain.
But if you actually look through Day of the Devs, it's on the earlier side.
Go through
it's on the earlier side. The one that like actually looks interesting is one called Hauntii, Hauntii.
Okay.
It's like, it gave me a lot of vibes of like it's not similar mechanics wise at all, but like it gave me similar vibes to one of our standouts from the indie stuff last year. Remember the Shim game, the one with like you're going from the shadows and stuff.
Yes.
It was. I guess it's kind of similar because it's like you're a ghost and you're haunting different things, and it's similar mechanic to the Midnight Ghost Hunt type thing that we played, where you possess an object and you get abilities based on what the object is that you're haunting, and it's a ghost haunting puzzler type thing, but it's hand drawn, so the art style is really cool. It's really nice.
I'd like to know what is for efficiency people.
What do you mean? What's that?
Check the chat.
Oh, well, it's for efficiency people. Like, like those people should go straight to Gulag.
Oh, the sim enjoyers. Got it.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, that's
the
weird.
The management.
I
sim
love
enjoyers.
Organization and thrive off of things.
You're a Marie Kondo. Does this spark joy? Type individual.
Well, no, not like that. I'm more of a like things have a place they belong and they go there, and they go there when they're not in use type of person. And I enjoy some nice organization, but there are games about that, and like I do that in real life. I don't want to play games about that. That's like a whole like that's triggering different levels of my anxiety through like.
But the second one from Day of the Devs was Hellskate, so immediately thinking, oh my god, they're just ripping off Skate Story. It's a skating game in hell, but it is a little bit different. It's a roguelite, but like the skating has combat. So think of almost kind of like in a way kind of similar.
I'd rather just be skating and made of glass and pain.
Yeah. No, a Skate Story definitely seems cooler. Like I definitely am on that.
Like
on
that's
that train
a day
for sure.
one for me.
But yeah, in terms of the actual Summer Game Fest thing, most of the stuff was largely just release dates. That was because that's kind of stuff that we had been missing.
Filling out the rest of the year, pretty much, giving us some.
In terms of like announcements, though, they had that Prince of Persia 2.5D action platformer, which looks pretty cool. They're doing a new 2D Sonic game.
Yeah, I saw that. Sonic.
Sonic
Super
Superstars.
something?
Superstars.
Yeah, that one.
Another one which like don't really know much about it, but it's and I don't know if it. I guess it's. I think it's based off of a manga, but it's a game. Art done by Akira Toriyama. So called Sandland. So you should check that one out.
Okay.
But then most of the other stuff, yeah, it was largely just dates, which was good, interesting. That's things that we wanted to see. I don't know. I'm kind of interested in the. I like the idea that Space Marine 2 is having any amount of campaign co-op. I think it's interesting because I don't think it like. Because it's not like I was like.
So you said it's similar to Gears, right?
The original one, kind of, but like, yeah, it was like a cover shooter without an actual cover mechanism. But like, it's like it partially it is that, and it gets kind of more to that in some of the later levels. But even in the first one, technology is a lot different, and this new one is truly going to be like a horde type combat game.
I'm just more saying like the first one was more of an like going for that like Gears of War type feel in the combat, maybe. In the engine, maybe even more. Didn't Gears of War 2? Wasn't that the one that introduced co-op as well? So
I've never played a Gears game, so I don't.
I haven't either.
I own Gears I own Gears Tactics on PC, and that's it. But yeah, I feel like it's got a similar feel to it. But it's like it's a power fantasy, right? Like you're just there's some difficulty with like number of bodies, can take you down, but like, and it's like the whole thing about getting health is like you have to like do finishers in order to get health drops.
Yeah, so it's like Doom.
Yeah, so like you can die, like but like I'm not worried about scaling or anything like that. I'm not worried about enemy presence, because whether it's first person, or single player or multiplayer, there's so many fucking enemies on screen. They're either going to be like your AI squad mates or regular, so like I'm not worried about that at all. So I just think it's cool. I like the idea. More games should have co-op.
I'm always down to kill Tyranids. I just wish that I hope and pray for a day where we can get something centered around Necrons in some way, shape, or form.
Is the Relics of War game? Is that one Necrons? Or is it Warhammer Gladius? Yeah, it was like free on Steam. I picked it up. Warhammer Gladius, because it's just like the color scheme is very much Necrons. I think it is. It's a turn-based 4X game, so the closest I can get into RTS, because it's not actually real time.
Yeah,
it's turn-based, but yeah, it appears to be,
just what I said. I hope and pray for a third-person action style game that includes Necrons in some way, shape, or form.
Okay,
it'd just be cool to see them up close.
Necrons instead of your classic Nurgle, your Nurglings.
Yeah,
that's just the go-to.
I'm tired of killing Nurgle. I'm tired of saying Nurgle. Feels like I'm cancelable every time.
Yeah, it's a problem. It's a problem to say Nurgle too often. All right.
If you say that 3 times fast, that is nope.
Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it.
Can't catch me.
But I don't know if I'll do it soon. I guess maybe I would try it out after I'm done with Metroid here, which we should jump into. I think I'm gonna try the Lies of P demo that's
I can
out
never
now.
Trust Reddit immediate reactions, because They also said that like the Steel Rising demo was incredible, and they've also said that Mortal Shell was
Well,
incredible.
I've seen like don't
And
take Andrew's experience as emblematic.
no,
I've heard plenty of people who really liked Steel Rising. Thought it
no,
was
I'm
one
saying
of
more on the face that like those games are fine, but they are not like they are clearly trying to be something else. They're trying to be someone else's like fit someone else's mold.
Bloodborne.
Yeah, and it's like it's really hard to do that.
What I have seen though is that a lot of commentators are being like, we had those same worries, but what they're seeing, granted, I have not. This is not anything from the demo yet, so I'll be interested to see when insights from the demo start rolling in. But
one of my Souls YouTube channels that I generally trust, Fightin' Cowboy, already has his demo impression 20-minute video out.
Send the link.
I'm probably gonna watch it after.
Send the link when you watch it because I want to check it out. But like I've heard people saying like like the it looks they had those same worries. They're just trying to ape Bloodborne and Tilly. Why are you fussing? They're just trying to ape Bloodborne, but like that this latest trailer, in terms of character design, shows that they are embracing more of their own style, their own vision. That they're leaning very heavily into the puppeting stuff. So
yeah,
cool. I'll check that out later tonight. All right, so I'm actually pretty good on a lot of upgrades here. I've got to go back. I just got this upgrade.
So where are you right now? Like, what have you done?
So the last boss I fought was the big rock guy.
Cool. So you have missiles.
Oh, I have missiles. I've got like 70 missiles. I've got
missiles.
I've got
which visor is that? That's X-ray.
I've got. I think I only have one visor left, or no, I guess two, maybe, that you could possibly go to. I don't know. I've got infrared or the infrared one.
Yeah.
Thermal. I just got ice beam, so I've got regular, and wave. So that's what I need to go do now. Is I got to go back to here, the Hall of Elders.
So the thing that Prime does better is their map is pretty good at helping you figure out where you have to go.
Oh yeah, I have absolutely felt that the map is definitely miles better than say Dread was. Maybe it's just because I've got a little bit more experience now. But like,
I would even go as far as saying it's better than like Fallen Order in modern Metroidvanias.
What just tried to shoot? Oh, you're telling me there's another fucking ghost in here now? There's 3 ghosts. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
They show up with thermal. I don't remember.
That's interesting. Ah, you bitch. Oh, fuck you. Oh, you... No, they seem to disappear. Oh, come on. Man. You're fucking me up.
Having a good time.
And I'm also like getting stuck on the wall.
Yeah.
Like each time I'm trying to fucking shoot a fucking super missile. There we go. Right, so I got one of their goofy asses.
That'll help a lot. Now you can't get like one can't teleport while the other is stunning you. type of deal.
Oh, come on. Not cool. Boo, not cool. Oh, what the fuck? Fuck you.
How much running? Metroid Prime. There's like,
It's like, it's kind of bad.
there.
It's there, but like, it's not horrible. It's not horrendous. Oh, fuck you! Stop doing that. Give me a little bit of freedom here.
No.
Did I get that guy fully? I'm not sure.
Here's that way.
Where did you go, you bastard? Ah, walked right into it. God, dumbass. Fuck you.
There you go. Music stopped.
Oh, crap. And actually, I didn't even do what I needed to do up there. But definitely, case in point, what I find the most frustrating is
first-person platforming.
First-person platforming.
Everyone's favorite.
Fucking dog shit. Granted, I'm sure it's much better than it was, but like.
Oh yeah, I mean, we're talking about a GameCube game. Boop, 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 boop.
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get some tasty morsel from wherever this is gonna take me.
Nintendo is the master of the satisfying beep boop.
Absolutely. So the next other thing that I don't like is how they fuck with the camera when you're in morph ball. I explained it to Andrew the other day. It's like it's their only way to actually give you some challenge. Is you're fighting the camera. You're fighting the camera with morph ball.
Yeah, you have to remember the GameCube C-stick wasn't really a camera. Like, it wasn't really two joysticks like a traditional.
Oh, here we go.
Sense.
That's what I was looking for.
Hello, energy tank.
Absolutely, always take the energy tank. Okay, where the fuck? Oh, there we go. I'm gonna say, how the fuck do I get out of here? Is there something? Yeah, is there something else I can do with this thing? So the other interesting question is now, like, I know I should be going somewhere else, but there are all these doors that I can now unlock.
Isn't it fun? New places to explore.
Okay, but it's more for that. At least it's just a shortcut.
Shortcuts are nice.
They are nice, but like I'm trying to get back to, I think, the Talon Overworld, I think is where I'm going. All of the elders, and I hate the way that this works, but okay, so I'm trying to get to. Do I really need to go all the way back over fucking here? That can't be right. That simply can't be right. Oh, actually, this is where I'm going. Sun Tower. I do believe there is a. Yep, this is where I will eventually be going here, but there's a spider ball thing up here that I'm pretty sure I can get to an artifact.
Spider Bill. Is Spider Ball going to be in the new Spider-Man game?
Who knows? So I guess going back the other. Going back through the furnace will be the quickest way.
That was like the only thing that I saw get a Reddit reaction was people happy that Spider-Man is in October, not September. Too many games are coming out in like
Oh,
September
fuck you. Fuck you. Get out of here. Yeah, and I've got fucking low misses now. Run away. Yeah.
Noob.
I should have restocked missiles over there. Oh well, I'm not going back.
It happens.
I am not going back. You can't make me.
Can't do it.
The thing is, I find the mini-map less than helpful.
Yeah.
Is this the fucking right way? See, like I'm doing a pretty good amount of backtracking that is going to take me a fucking minute to, because I have to fucking redo all the.
You have to go.
I have to keep reopening the map. I feel like I can go this way. I've already been in here, so I think I can just go this way.
What a completely unsolvable trap.
There are ways that you can, like, it's still temporary, but, like, you can, I mean, with, like, a wave beam, a charged wave beam, you can, like, kill them for longer. Okay, so I'm still going. One of the cool little details.
Is her face reflection?
Yes. Oh, fuck these guys. God damn it.
They just be showing up.
Fuck. This is the way to go. I guess not. No, there should be a way. Why am I not seeing the way? Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
Might have to go the other way then. Might be like temporarily blocked from that direction.
Or it's that it's blocked because of them. But I don't think so. It's just probably I just wasn't actually looking at the right spot. No, where are you at? Where are you at? Well, I wonder if hitting them with an ice beam like freezes them. Fuck off. So far, definitely my least favorite. Oh, there is no charge beam with this.
Yeah, they're probably meant to be easier once you get the visor that you can see them with at all times.
Doesn't even seem to do anything to him. Okay. I mean, I could just go the long way. Yeah, fuck it. I'm just gonna go the long way. Fuck those guys.
Yeah.
You. Not unless I've got way more missiles.
Yeah, missiles.
Am I fucking
So it's
around
not a
with them?
super prolonged fight. You're gonna want to go. I think my favorite controversy were people mad about the doors.
In what sense? What part were they?
They don't. They said they
pissed
don't
about?
like the way they look. The energy to door ratio is different than the game. I don't like. No.
Man.
Like gamers versus doors is my favorite.
Well, because that was like the
Final Fantasy.
Final
VII
Fantasy.
remake
It's like, oh no, it launched with a bad texture.
One door that you
unplayable.
see twice.
Unplayable. Fuck off. One thing that I would say is that the some of the effects, the lighting absolutely fucks with my eyes.
Yeah.
So I gotta go all the way up there. No, it's oh wait. No, how the fuck do I? Why does it say that I can't get there? Why is that door not powered up and doesn't have a? That's where I just came from. So I gotta go the even longer way to get there. Yeah, because that door's not even
Active.
Doesn't look like that one is either. Now I'm all fucking turned around. Double checking that I'm fucking going the right way.
That's the one. It looks like it's got a one-way path from here.
This has been, I would say, probably the most absolutely direct backtracking I've had to do. Yeah. Like everything else is just minor, and it's largely been to, like to collect some upgrades, like paths that I couldn't hit.
Yeah,
before.
paths you couldn't open before, but now you can, so you can progress through.
And I would still say that's like one of my actual major complaints of Metroidvania, but it's a me problem, and I understand that people like the, it's a bit of a brain teaser type of thing, but it's just like I have the limited capacity to remember the places that I've seen that I couldn't unlock.
In the past, traditionally speaking, these games were built for people who would like make their own maps. You'd grab like a piece of like grid paper and you would like map out the rooms based on grid paper.
The sickos.
Well, what is Excel if not the modern man's grid paper?
Fuck you. Yeah, I do find it frustrating that you can't do the super missile from a wave beam. That you can only do it from a regular beam.
A traditional
charge beam, because that becomes then the only use for the charge beam, because the wave beam is definitely better because it stuns most opponents.
Yeah. in traditional 2D Metroids, the wave beam was nice because it covered 3 pixel levels, not just the one directly in the middle. It covered the one below it and the one above it, so you got a 3 wave pattern.
Some good missiles, though.
Yeah, we love missiles, folks. This is the Metroid missile crisis.
So have you been playing any more Replicant?
So yeah, I'm about 4 hours in. I've gone through the fight with Kaine. I've begun the next like arc after that, and then I'm gonna be doing more tomorrow night, Saturday and Sunday, because it's a good weekend game for me because I can play lots of it in like big chunks. And I've been doing like sprinkles of Tears of the Kingdom for like a weeknight game where I can just play and do like a couple shrines, do like a little bit of like Underdark exploration. Like I figured out I think I figured out one of the gimmicks of the Underdark. And it made me feel like a big brain gamer.
Yep.
Of like the mechanic of the light roots and where they're placed.
Okay, you're slightly cracked. Oh, okay, does that mean I have to... I mean, I don't know that I actually need to do this, but... Alright, nope. As we just talked about.
Nope. No memory.
Okay, interesting. Fuck off.
Yeah. As Winnie the Bish said, always be puzzling. In this game, always be scanning.
Huh? I also find the hint system to be less than helpful. I'd rather they just didn't even do it.
Yeah. Because sometimes they show you that and you're like, okay, well, how am I supposed to get there from here?
Well, what the fuck? How am I supposed to... Like, don't tell me like that I needed to go up from there in order to... Oh, that's not what I'm trying to do. Okay.
And to think the worst thing they did was in the second and third game, they added a grapple hook. Imagine grappling in first person.
There is a grapple hook in here. I just haven't got it yet. The grapple shot.
Oh no, what was I thinking then? It's not the grapple hook. It's there's something else. Like a movement mechanic they added. That's one of those like first person want to make puke things.
Yeah.
How do you get up that?
Oh, there we go. Oh, they're just hitting. So what it's going to do is doing this will unblock it, and I'll be able to go all the way up.
Gotta find him.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, no, Nintendo's got the beep boops, right? And like,
what the fuck are you?
I'd even go as far as saying like Tears of the Kingdom has done a good job with the puzzles where it's like I have definitely solved things the wrong way and like felt completely fine about it because it like was like felt like a unique way of solving it. It was probably also semi-dev intended. Because like I've been cheesing a lot of puzzles with Rewind and Ascension, just making my own elevators.
Yeah, you talked about your elevators. Oh, you
Every
fucking
engineer,
you fucking bitch.
every engineer has always dreamt of the perfect means of transporting himself around in an enclosure. The elevator was somehow what they ended up with.
There's always a good Chapo bit about the supremacy behind a certain type of elevator. That
Is it the constantly rotating one?
also that ThyssenKrupp is better than the awful Otis. That if you are getting on an Otis elevator, you might as well, like, you know, kiss your wife and children goodbye.
Yeah, because the other one functions where it's constantly in motion at a slow speed, and it's a down and an up path. And when it gets to the top, it rotates around.
All right, you fucking bastards.
Spots, so they're all just on a loop.
What the okay, I was gonna say, what the fuck? Damn it, I just wasted those. Also wasted, god fucking damn it. Okay, so I actually don't need to necessarily waste missiles.
Charge beam alone is enough to stun him.
Just need to get 2 charge beams. It was the same as the super missiles, so I'm not gonna fucking waste the missiles.
Good call. Also a good thing to figure out now.
Where the fuck are you, you dumb bitch?
He's hiding in the garage door.
Man, that was such a good bit. You just kill this door! Kill this goddamn door! I do want to play that again, but like I said, I don't want to wear out the material. Yeah. They actually do very little damage, these guys. It's just the stunning.
Yeah, and it's also like a lot of visual overload. Like you get a lot of like on screen, like, oh no.
How are you not dead?
He's a super. Boop 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 boop.
Boppity boopy.
He did the thing.
This was a cool boss fight.
Yeah. For sure. Good
so
puzzle.
I think that's like my 3rd artifact. I think. Oh no, 4th. Cool, okay. That's right. Okay, so we're heading down to Magmore.
Magmore Caverns.
Which way did I come in? This way, probably.
It's one of the things that's modern Metroidvanias have added to the formula that's nice is something very basic, like highlighting the door you entered.
I didn't even notice that. How to do that?
No, it's not. It's not in this one. I'm saying modern Metroidvanias have added that as a that they'll highlight the door you entered the room in a different color, so that when you look at the map, you know where you came from.
God damn it! Ouch.
Well, you're down. Bees. The bees.
Let's get a little hot with it. Let's get a little hot and heavy. So we're in the Magmar Caverns.
Oh, dude, the illumination potentially making a Zelda movie is my Joker moment.
Yeah, it's really upsetting.
What, like, I don't even know what the art style is. It's going to be minified, obviously. But
Yeah.
like, what Zelda are they going to be looking at? You know, Wind Waker, Breath of the Wild, probably that.
I hate, like, it's unintuitive, how they position these, what stick does what. It's really counterintuitive. It really bothers me.
A leftover from the GameCube and its weirdness. And I loved the GameCube, so me calling it weird is okay. It's like when your family members abuse you because of love, right?
Well, let's hit this save station.
We love save stations.
Where the fuck is it? There's a good chance I finish this in the next few days.
Yeah, it's not a super long game.
From what I understand, it's like 15 hours.
Yeah.
And I put in a decent amount of time.
Yeah. One of my coworkers, the League of Legends player, was talking about
fuck you, you goddamn little piece of shit.
Yeah, getting pushed into the magma.
And I didn't even get the
thing you wanted. But he's been playing Undertale, and he was asking me about my experience with Undertale. And one of the things I said that I really appreciated about it was that it doesn't overstay its welcome, and it understands like the right amount of time that it should be played before like the feeling and the gimmick and stuff that makes it great start to wear on you.
Did you go full pacifist run on yours?
I've done all three.
I forgot that they're tied to endings. That's right.
There's genocide, pacifist, well, I guess you could call it true if you want to play it like true game where you just like kill some enemies but not all of them. Like if you played it like a regular video game. Not like a sociopath.
I just didn't like the bullet hell. That was largely what turned me off from it. I actually found the bullet hell to be pretty challenging.
It's by no means easy. I'm interested to see if Andrew, because once he gets through ending B, it's a pretty quick.
He'll be.
C has some length to it, but that's about.
Well, but it's also much more. It's much better because it's like How are you not dead? How are you not dead? I fucking shot you like 10 million times. Oh, fucking damn it. Also, I've blown up this wall. You should not still be here.
We also just love playing as A2.
It's only, I think, one path forward here.
Did you fight Emil?
I did not, because I did not even get every single weapon, let alone upgrading every single weapon.
Yeah.
But like as I looked at it though, because that's one of the those are actually two of the endings, right?
Yep.
Or how that ends there. He's just like a harder version than the Hegel boss, who was, in my opinion, the hardest boss of the game.
Yes.
That was the hardest boss encounter.
And that's why Emil is considered the hardest boss in the game, because he's a harder version of the hardest boss in the game.
Hegel fucking sucked. I died, I think, 3 times in that one, and it's just like that. So, as I was saying, like to Andrew, it's like I got a little bit of a say there's a bit of a spike in difficulty when you go into C. Damn it! If you're not, I mean, I wouldn't have said I was underleveled. God damn it! I don't have enough time to. I'm giving you the fucking bomb. Come on. Take it, you little bitch. Damn you. What was I saying?
Underleveled.
Yeah, like, it's like there's a bit of a little bit of a spike if you're, say, just mainlining story.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. But it's really not that bad, but that was where I died the most. I died a couple times fuck you. I died a couple times as 9S in C, in, I forget which tower. I just had like a couple really unlucky. Oh, what the fuck? Just had a couple unlucky hits where I just got one-shotted, and like one of them was just like it became like after I died like the second time there, I was like, oh wait, I must be doing something wrong, and just realized, oh yeah, this entire level is a fucking breeze if I just hack everything.
Yeah.
Because instead of them one-shotting me, I one-shot them with a successful hack. So that was it just took me to figure that out, but
I'm just excited to talk because it's like the thing I enjoy about it is just a different way of telling a story and just like the mix of different gameplay and like perspective shift.
Yeah. I'm interested because
something that I've seen in Replicant that they do a lot too that I've still enjoyed. The thing I haven't enjoyed in Replicant so far is it's just an artifact of it being an older game. Is like the little bit of gatedness, like I can't jump off the edge from the library to get down.
Yeah, you can.
Like I have to go towards.
Oh! I know exactly which way you're talking about. If there's one to the right, to the left, you can't jump down. You've got to jump down.
Yeah.
The farther, yeah, I know exactly the spot you're talking about.
Like little invisible walls like that don't need to be there in modern games.
Yeah.
Like I've done a little bit of side quests just because like I can't not do like the things that pop up. I'm not going to do the one where the guard gives you like a breakable object that you have to bring to
those there are a couple of those. But those become very easy once you unlock, and I would highly recommend one of the ones that you absolutely should do is the boar. Because by killing a boar, you get a tusk, which then lets you ride the boars.
I fucked with the boar for a little bit, and then died to him, and figured out how to do it later.
You can actually do it. I died a bunch as well, but you can actually do it from the.
Yeah, it didn't seem impossible.
From when you get it.
I wanted to go talk to Popola.
Yeah. So like, So, like, you can do it from when you get it, and it's like, it is highly advisable to do it as soon as possible, because it just cuts down your travel.
Was it Davila?
Davila and Popolo? How do you not remember Devil and Popolo?
I want to call her Diavolo, and then I want her to summon King Crimson.
How do you not remember her name?
I mean, I've spoken to her very little so far in Replicant.
But you know that I'm like, I don't want to like say anything just because.
No, you have to understand to a fact that also I played Automata 5 years ago.
Right.
Like a little bit of haze on some of the.
But you do remember what I'm getting at, right? I don't want to say it.
No, I know what you're. Yes.
You know that.
I know everything.
So you know that they're there. You know, so you know that they're technically different models, but like.
Yeah. Oh, that's actually one of the things I enjoy about Replicant is when she's sitting on the fountain playing music. When you get closer, the music gets louder.
There's a good little quest with the two of them that part of it, or I think maybe it's just with Devila. She like plays you a little concert.
Well, like I said, I want to call her Diavolo.
You can't see me on Discord, but I'm shaking my head.
It's okay. I can see you right now. You're on the OBS.
That's right. That's right. That's correct. I'm SMHing. I'm SMHing.
I'm JoJo posing.
I'm SMHing my damn head.
That's okay. I'm just. There was a post today on Reddit that was like, remember when everyone was doing the Joker? And it was just a compilation of people doing the Joker face.
Oh, like I mean, the only one is the only one that's good is
JoJo poses.
So the only one that's good is the Indian Jokar. That's the only good one.
That was what they were saying, and then they followed it up with, and then TikTok got banned in India, and he became like a Bollywood.
Oh, he's incredibly famous. He just like goes up on stage and does the Joker face, and people go fucking crazy. They go insane. All right, so hold on, where am I going now? So, yeah. There's some more exploring to do. Yeah, Indian Joker face is very funny. I enjoy the content. Haven't watched.
It was just a compilation of like random people on social media doing their very best versions.
But no one tops him. I hated these guys.
Dead.
When you fought the boss version of them, it was pretty cool.
Yeah, I actually think the boss fights in Prime are pretty. Very good.
I've enjoyed them. I've enjoyed them pretty much all. I've enjoyed all of them so far.
I think they all have like unique mechanics to them, and I think they all have cool visual.
The rock one was
maybe the rock dude.
I mean, it's just because that one is like it's relying heavily on the
visor.
On the visor, which like and then when it overloads, like that's a little much. On the old retinas.
Yeah.
But yeah, whatever.
I got to I've definitely like gotten to a point in Tears of the Kingdom where I've like pushed past like leveling for where the story would have me on like the first temple. Is it like it's definitely a tutorialize of like what you're going to be doing kinda. It's like, oh, like Sky Islands, like how to navigate these, and like a flux construct, and I ran into like a first level flux construct after I've killed multiple level 3 ones and dumpstered on it.
Fuck.
Boop boop boop.
Boppity boopy.
Bippity boppity.
I just wasted
Did Bobbity summon Majin Buu? Biddy?
Yeah, honestly, the controls for for the morph
I
ball
love missile tank increases.
are really a bit of a challenge, I gotta admit. And then once you get the spider ball, where you're no longer a sphere anymore, an actual sphere anymore, don't like. Okay. It looks like we're just there's just a bunch of missile expansions that I could use, which, you know, as was just proven out.
Never have enough missiles.
Absolutely. Okay, so there we go. Oh, we're in the courtyard that as well.
Also, some good atmospheric music in this game.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I would, like, maybe wish that, like... I don't know, it's just like, you know me, I don't like to listen to a podcast when I play a game, but this just, like, screams, you know, listen to a podcast.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much in the way of, like, audio you have to listen to overall.
So it's, I just kind of wish that there was, you know, like, I wish it was a little bit more immersive that way.
I'm just thinking more from, like, they found a good way to adapt the, like, the 2D pixel.
Oh, hello.
Hello. Like, the, what do you call it?
So this is...
MIDI, 8-bit, there you go, like the 16-bit, the 32-bit audio, and turn it into, like, a 3D game, like, atmospheric sound.
Why is it like, why are you hitting the leg? Damn it. Oh, fuck you. So you gotta give me something.
Oh.
Wop, 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 wop. Can I get up there from here? Nope. But yeah, in terms of like where there's actual challenge, it has to do with the first person platforming and the spider ball controls.
I also always thought it was a little funny, the perspective of, like, Samus is just walking with gun arm out at all times. Just
oh yeah, if you're a bounty hunter, you don't have gun drawn at all times.
You're right. I'm not a true patriot.
Yeah, you know what's funny though, that I has constantly been making me giggle. The beam things with, you know, wave hand is just a hand, but the other ones are just like variations on like shockers.
Yeah.
Like literally, ice beam is a shocker.
Yep.
They know what they're doing.
Nintendo's a good family company.
Uh-huh.
For good boys and girls. Play Bayonetta.
Stuck. Like this stretch here, doing it the first time, raising the water, and then to try to get to, not that. That's what raises the water. To get into that.
Yep.
I kept hitting the top lip and and just falling down and having to constantly redo it. Speaking of which, why the fuck am I stuck with it? Come on, Mario.
Spitter ball. Spitter ball.
No.
Oh no.
So I have to I have to make sure I remember. Pretty sure it's this Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
When the pre-orders for 10th edition come out.
Oh. I'll be looking forward to our 4th of July 40K torn.
Right, it's like we're gonna want it. Like that's why we're gonna want to.
We're gonna play 10th.
I mean, that will be the goal, is to try to like learn 10th edition. Because like a lot of it
what
is.
if 10th edition nerfs the things that I like? Then I'm gonna be angry.
A lot of it is the same. There's just like because
the
the core rules are already out. Remember, I sent
playing the role of the angry gamer who's mad at everything.
It's just like a lot of it though has just been like somewhat streamlined or just makes better sense now.
Yeah.
Like they've taken out morale phase and like included it into part of command phase.
As a horde user, morale phase.
Right. I mean, that was the whole thing, is that most armies don't, except unless you're guard, like most armies don't suffer morale. I was like, why include it? Why include it as a...
I'm pretty sure there's like a decent chunk of Necrons who are just immune to morale because they are
because they're machines. It's that they have their thing is a fucking 10.
They do not care.
And like Space Marines have the no fear thing, and yeah, wave beam is great against pirates.
Yes. Filthy space pirates.
It stuns their goofy asses. Ooh, you're stealth. Ooh, there's a lot of it.
Yeah. Good thing you got a visor that lets you see invisible things that have heat signatures.
How do I get on up there? I forget it.
Forget.
P for gore.
That is one of those memes that I just don't understand. I understand that it's just like a spelling error. Like it's the letter next to T, so it's one of the easy. But I don't understand that it is P4 skull emoji, and it's supposed to be funny.
I don't know, it made me laugh. It's more hearing your delivery of it made me laugh.
Yeah. It's just how it's like a Reddit thing, or maybe it's more than a Reddit thing, but I only see it on Reddit because that's the only place I interact with potentially people under the age of like 25. I was killing our intern today.
Yeah, don't let HR hear that.
No, I was killing him with puns. He came over, he's like, "Do you know?" I was like, "The Muffin Man." And the engineer behind me went, "The one who lives on Drury Lane." And then he was like, "I was fine." He was like, "Go on with your question." He's like, "Do you know which direction?" I was like, "Yes, One Direction." And he just looked at me and like shook his head and put his head down. I was like, "I can do this all day. I got dad puns for days, but no children.
Keep hitting the wrong button. Yeah. Did you really just fall down? Or did you die? No, you died. Oh, I thought you were dead.
As a kid, I had so much trouble with the different visors.
Yep.
It's like keeping myself oriented in an environment I was not used to looking through.
No, this one like fucks me up a little bit. No.
Recording to logbook.
Thought I got all these already.
Need to turn some lights up.
Sub-zero temperatures have made the Metroid sluggish.
Hey, you just wanted to get fucking sat on.
Not on the highest level?
That was a hint, hint, nudge, nudge to the traditional means of defeating Metroids.
Or what?
In the prior games, you use a ice beam to freeze them, and then they become vulnerable, and you can kill them.
Oh right, they just said so. Yeah, something about like that they get fucked up when
Cold.
when they chilly.
It's why in Dread, you take more damage from cold environment than you do hot.
Because you're part
Metroid D&D.
because you're part Metroid.
So, Stream wouldn't have seen it, and you wouldn't have seen it. But I went to sit down, and then Maya jumped up right as I was about to sit my ass underneath.
It's like no, this is my seat.
Yeah, and I'm like, just sitting here like, you're trying to get yourself fucking sat on and killed.
Mm-hmm. Where are we fucking going now? Now we gotta get to the research core, which I think is we already went through. No. Control tone, research core.
You dropping in Tomato Town? Is that what I just heard?
Data received.
Man, why are you all fucked up? Oh, these guys. I don't like those guys, particularly when I can't fucking see them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so far not a fan of this stuff that they've turned the fucking power off.
little bit of space horror.
No, it's more just like I find this bit hard to parse
Yeah.
visually. It's purely just the visual aspect I find hard.
Ben was never a reptile in his previous life. He's not a lizard person. Can't see the spectrum.
Despite my Judaic ancestry, I'm surprised both to learn that I do not have any lizard DNA.
I was going to sit down, and she jumped up like as my butt was like 6 inches from the seat, and swooped under me, and I had to like.
She craves death.
Oh, so that's why she's like, cuddle me and make me feel. You're fine.
What's going on?
Sorry. They had to clean Maya's ears, and she's being
Oh,
pouty
so-
about it, so that's why she's come to me for emotional support.
Being cranky. Tilly also does not like her ears cleaned, but she needs them because she has a history of
Ear infections.
Yeah. And, just dogs with upright ears. They're just really prone to. They just collect goop.
You mean like cats with upright ears?
Uh-huh.
See, then you go the other direction. It's the other ear infection problem. It's like the dogs with like super droopy ears.
What the? There's some way I could get here better, but I can't fucking see. What the fuck am I? Oh, this is an elevator. I thought it was like a transport elevator, like not just a take me up elevator. Hey, I can see now.
We love the gift of sight.
No, they're just the
They're just easily foiled by a door.
they're just the flying ones. But no, I'm easily foiled. I went to the wrong door.
I mean, easy to get crossed over here.
Like, there's something I'm just like looking for over here. So I guess I got it done. Fuck off.
Kamikaze you.
These guys just do me a lot of damage. They haven't figured out a way to like effectively avoid their attacks. Oh, this is still just another fucking just elevator, but this doesn't go down.
Back to where there's no power.
Probably. Oh, got nothing for me?
Get nothing, sir.
Is there no heals for me?
You drank fizzy lifting drink.
I would feel like that one has to have something. I jump through. Okay. There's nothing in here. No.
This is certainly a place.
So no, my stuff. It would be hilarious if I was stuck. If I was stuck there. Is this not where I just fucking came from? It is. I went the wrong fucking way. Again.
Better to catch it now.
God fucking damn it. God damn it. And you tell me they fucking respawn because of that? Bullshit. Fuck off. So...
See, Metroidvanias had to do the respawning thing because it was a way for getting players' resources back.
Sure. But it's like they don't always respawn.
No, but it's traditionally that was the reasoning behind why when you would leave a room and enter it, the enemies would be there again. They were ahead of the Souls-like.
Paranoid still that every single like twinge and itch I feel is a fucking tick.
Yeah.
I don't need to fight you guys. Do however need to fight you fucking. But I'm just eating my fucking health. Jesus, they fucking destroyed me.
I'll give you a little bit back.
Oh, fuck, bro. I just ate. It's because I can't fucking see half the shit. So, like.
Yeah.
Let's try though. Here we go. I am in the research core. That's right. That's right. Okay. I've missed the down face. Very much. Ouch. Where are you coming from? Where's this other one fucking shoots? Ouch.
Oh, that's what I was going to ask you before. When we were talking about Automata, you looked up Emil. Did you look up the Square Enix CEO fight?
That's one I have not looked at yet.
I'll find that for you and I'll send that your way. It's excellent.
Yes. Yeah, I meant to. That's what I meant to. God damn it. Because that's very funny. Where is that coming from?
Like, I almost want to put that in reactionaries, but I also kind of don't. Because, I mean, like, I personally know, like, there's no one is going to, like, find the secret super bosses and do
Right, that was also Andrew just asked in the chat. It reminded me. I meant to tell you although I need to figure out a way to fucking cancel it now.
Oh, you Crunchyroll?
And they make it really hard to fucking cancel.
But you signed up for Crunchyroll to watch the
Yeah, I watched the first season.
It was good?
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. It was a fairly with some changes, but like nothing crazy. Like a fairly strong adaptation of the first. Well, I mean, actually, it's not even. They don't even get through all of ending A.
Probably gonna split ending A into 2 seasons.
Oh fuck. Oh, hello. What till I get out of here? Fuck, what the hell?
You're in water, so your jump is lower.
I know, but they shouldn't be that. There's no way to get out of there.
Oh no, there's definitely a way out.
Not looking to me like there's a fucking way out. Yeah, I watched it on Crunchyroll. Probably have a few days left in my free trial, and they're making it possible for me to cancel. Like I'm logging in and I cannot find a space that lets me. Dude, literally, I can't get out. It's like it wants to let me, and then it's saying like, "Oh, nope, you're not allowed." You seeing any fucking place to get out of here? Yeah, no shit, progress hindered by liquid environment. How the fuck do you expect me to get out? Because every other place there's been liquid, yeah, there's a way to get out of it. Unless it's something that can kill you. Like, what am I supposed to do here?
I don't think this game has space jump, so I don't think that's...
I do, I've got a double jump, but like...
No, well, space
Oh, okay,
jump
there.
is
Okay, okay. No, it does.
You have to be away from... Oh, I bet you were bumping into the lip. Because you were too close.
About to get really angry.
I was gonna say, there's no way this game has a like legit soft lock in it. Back down we go.
More fantastic first-person platforming.
First-person platforming is amazing.
Well, like, what the fuck? Like, and like, it's stuff like that sometimes where it's like, I'm clearly pressing the fucking jump button, but it just doesn't read the input. That happens more times than I'd care to admit.
You're gonna be doing lots of this if you play Immortals of Avian.
I will not be playing that game. Frost Cave access. I don't actually know that's where I want to go. I want to go back up to. I want to go check out. Back up to. Let's go back up to the top. Ouch. Don't you dare. Damn you, you bomba bastard. Yeah, there's something interesting there. I must need the flame. The flame.
The first flame? Rekindle the flame? I don't know if you watched the death battle I sent of Dragonborn versus Chosen Undead.
I think I did.
Thought it was a pretty interesting discussion.
Well, cool. So that's like a backtrack way.
Shortcut.
Yeah, so there's an energy tank in there. That's what you are. You fucking prick. Now what else? What else is here? Probably going to the one that I actually went to first. Then. No,
One of those,
right.
like, I feel like they were fair.
Fuck off.
Sometimes with the platforming of like what counts as landing, and then there are other times where it is just bafflingly bad.
Yep. I mean, again, I think that's the case with pretty much every
First-person
platforming fucking just blows.
Yeah. It's one of the aspects of Ghostwire that had me scared was the first-person traversal and stuff.
I just got huge Ghostwire Tokyo vibes from the Immortals of Avium
Yeah, but worse.
It's just like, because like the big problem is just like so many, like for a first person, what's supposed to essentially be a first person shooter,
Yeah.
the casting times I think take way too long.
Well, that was the thing about Ghostwire, that like Ghostwire were at least like pretty quick, you know.
Yeah, like there's
I've
at
actually
least
heard Ghostwire's a better game than people give it credit for.
yeah, I don't know. I still like I've got other better
Yeah.
games that I want to play. So
It's one of those games I'll get to at some point. I got a lot of life left.
if it had been third person, it would have been all right.
Yeah, that would have been.
Something skittering around.
Recording to logbook.
You're new. Hunter Metroid. Oh no.
No.
Ouch! Get out of here. Something down there.
Recording to logbook.
Okay, so you're just a mobile platform is what you are. Oops, 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 oops.
What do you do? What is my purpose? You spin around in circles and act as a platform.
Oh my god.
I felt like that was pretty accurate for Epic.
Wait. So I see there's a missing container on there. I'm gonna kill it. Something tells me not yet.
There's always a fine line in games where it's like, is it not yet, or am I just like not thinking about it? You know? 'Cause, like I've had a couple of those in Tears of the Kingdom where I'm like, maybe I'm just like not ready for this yet.
How the fuck do I get over to India?
You jump off and use your paraglider.
I
then
can't-
Tulin's
it's
Gust.
Like, it's like I can't get up to any of these.
Yo, this sounds like Daft Punk.
A little too light for Daft Punk.
Well, it's just like the like bassline beat sounds like one of their songs. Is that Around the World?
No. Ah, you know what? I'm just dumb. For some reason I can't scan them. That's weird. Okay. Really weird. Really fucking weird. What the fuck? Why can't I target them from here? Boopity beep.
Yeah. We're doing the boops and the beeps, folks. At this point, I fully intend to get at least 3 endings.
From what I understand, if you're gonna get 3, you can at least get 4, because 4 just then is the opposite decision.
Hence the at least.
Is the decision 5? 5 is another slightly longer one. It's not that long, but it's longer. It's like if you get through C, you absolutely should get D, because it's just there's a save station, right before the end, the final boss, and
save,
and you just reload the save and pick the second choice. That's all it is. Oh fuck. That's the only difference. But whereas because it's like I think you need to hit that second choice in order to get E, which was a new ending for the remaster.
Also, I'm gonna say it. Grimoire Weiss and Cuff from Forspoken, they're the same character.
But it's not as charming. It's not as charming when it's not Liam O'Brien.
Oh no, absolutely not. But like, if you take away the name value of the voice actors, there's a lot of similarity between the two of them.
Fucking damn these guys! Oh, why am I stuck? They're still just eating damage. Not fair. They shouldn't have tracking missiles like I do.
Only I should have the thing. What if these space pirates stole the
Oh, I've faced them
Treats.
enough. I've faced them enough times that oh god damn it. Oh, and it fucking went away. Oh, that's so lame. And the other ones are gonna go too. Damn it. That's the whole reason I dropped down. I feel like I definitely cannot make that. That's like, looks like it must be a grapple beam only. Yeah, I can't make that. Okay, so then what the fuck else is there in here? Don't want to fall down into the water. Ooh, there's 2 of them down there.
Recorded to logbook.
Who are you?
Who? Now tell me, who are you? We're gonna get fucking DMCA'd. I slightly insinuated the song.
The algorithm is very strong. Apparently I do need to go down here.
of my favorite powers is the power to attract a cat with a box. My roommate went to Costco the other day and came back with some of the stuff, you know, in like the half boxes that Costco will give you sometimes to like pack your goods together. And they like set it down just like for a moment, and the cats claimed it like immediately, so now they can't take it away. And every time I look over there, one of the cats is sitting in it and just sitting in it upright, just claiming it as their own like permanent box throne. Need to be in a box is strong for a cat.
What do you think is what's the evolutionary reason
No clue.
for being in box?
It's wild to me. I've seen videos of them doing it with big cats, like tigers and shit. Or they'll just put like a gigantic fucking cardboard box in their enclosure and they just go fucking crazy and they just jump inside the box and they're like, yo, I'm in the box. Maybe there's like a safety thing, like an enclosure. So many beep boops. They're going real hard with this piano.
Oh, fuck off!
Getting pushed.
Absolutely fuck right off with that. Come on. What, you don't want none of this? So you got a cool mask flash there. Yo, I can't see shit here.
Nope. I mean, you scuba dived before. Water can be murky as shit.
Yeah, I've scuba dived in the Northeast,
Ugh.
which is what every like diver who from the Northeast is like. Yeah, if you can dive in New England, you can dive anywhere in the world. Currents are strong.
Yeah.
Currents are strong. Visibility is fucking terrible.
Generally more cold.
Yeah. That's why one of my specialties was dry suit diving.
Yep.
Fuck off.
As cool as the idea of scuba diving is for me, like once I snorkeled and hit the crest of that reef and saw the drop off and just like, yeah, that ain't for me. I'm good.
The deepest
I'm good when I can.
The deepest I've ever been is 110 feet, and it was in
I gotta see the bottom where I am.
Yeah, it was a fairly controlled place. I would never do something like cave diving. Caverns are fine. Caverns are fine because they well, the whole difference between a cave and a cavern is caves have no light. Caverns always have some bit of ambient light.
There, didn't know that. I thought the distinction was more of like the percentage of like opening in the front, like if it was just like one face or if it was multifaceted opening.
No,
like a cavern would be open on two sides.
It's like in a cavern you can always see where light is coming from,
which is helpful.
Where caves will go pitch black.
If you want to trigger like 12 levels of anxiety for me, you talk about people who go fucking spelunking into holes in the ground and crawling into spaces they shouldn't.
Yeah. The guy's going through a hole and then can't get back out, and that's it. I mean, there are some of those videos online of people who do that. Oops.
Yeah, Andrew's completely right. There are fucking horror stories about that shit.
No, there are
But, like,
there are videos from the guys, these guys who do that, and it's like it's terrifying. Yeah, it's like just triggering my anxiety.
It's like, oh yeah, they do it for the thrill of it, and all I can think of is the story of the dude who got stuck upside down and had to die slowly of a heart attack.
Like I have like mild claustrophobia.
I don't do well in super enclosed spaces.
I have
Not
very
my jam.
Yeah, I have very mild claustrophobia, but you know, it's like it's that bit like, you know, absolutely triggered. What the fuck? I'm like far enough away.
And then I watched the movie The Descent and was like, well, I'm never going into caves ever.
You frozen? Hilarious. Get owned.
Get frozen.
Get frozen.
What's the meme? It's like get rotated when they do that to sharks.
Yeah.
One of my absolute favorite memes. Like, don't catch me fucking rotating any sized shark.
What I get?
Yeah. No, like,
T-pose.
Andrew's right.
T-pose
I'm
power.
the type of person who, if my sheets when I'm sleeping get like pinned down on either side of me, like when the cats like to fucking try to panic attack me to death, they'll like sleep on either side of my hip, and, like lock me in place. Don't like that. We have to shift so that I have some movement.
I got a new suit. I got some fresh drip.
Oh yeah, gravity suit.
That's
That
all.
water doesn't affect you.
So that's all it does.
He says.
I mean, after all that trouble I had, yeah, absolutely, it's a big deal. But also makes it so I can see better. That's nice.
Yeah. All around upgrade.
Alright, so I gotta find some fucking fixie platform. Hey, but does it make my my access in non-water, does it increase my does it increase my, no, it doesn't. Say outside of the water, it doesn't give me anything.
I think it's just freedom of mobility and
What are you? Oh, you're one of those guys. Fuck off, fuck all the way off.
no.
Oh, you did. Am I supposed to go here? No, this is, I think, that. You know, just eat damage from these guys. I don't know a system to
Deal with it other than just expand and take.
and just face tanking. Like, I really have no idea. Okay, so I'm in the Hunter Cavern. That's where I want it to be. Hug the right wall. Not.
I respect that you got the walkthrough help, because this game absolutely needs it.
I mean, it's just like I don't rely on it. I just like use it.
No, but
for,
it's
for
just
some,
a guiding hand.
yeah. It's just like some little bits. Sometimes here and there, it's useful.
I had to do it the other when I was getting to the Wind Temple in Tears of the Kingdom, because I approached it from the wrong direction, and I was confused because I was at almost the end of one section when I got up there. I got up a completely different method that the game was not anticipating or ready for, I think. And I was like, oh, I have to go across all this stuff. And as I was going across, I was like, I feel like this is like the wrong direction. It's like, I feel like I'm going down instead of up. And then like turned around and went back and was like, saw the trampoline to keep going like up and forward. It's like, oh, it's like, I guess I like skipped all of that.
Elevator up. Hello, friendo.
Electric squid.
Andrew, did you, or you met you as well? I don't have access at the moment. Did either of you watch the premiere of Sunny last night?
I did not, because the way I can watch it wasn't live till today.
Oh, does it not? Does it not go on Hulu until?
Hulu doesn't go live till next day.
Or like at 4 a.m. or something.
Yeah, it was like 1 a.m. or something like that.
Fucking damn you!
No, I haven't watched the 2 new episodes. The It's Always Sunny subreddit was muted because they kept talking about spoilers, making jokes.
Who was?
The Sunny subreddit.
Oh.
I wish their podcast was better.
Fuck me.
I think I talked about it with Mike.
Yeah. Say it's like they moved away from talking about the show. Oh fuck! God damn it! they moved away from talking about the show, just talking about their rich person lives.
Yeah.
Just like don't care.
Don't care. Didn't
It's like
ask.
yeah, it's like if you're gonna do that, then you're just asking to be put up against a wall. Talk about the thing that I want to hear about, or get the fuck out of here. Or else you're just
Man down.
or else you're just like every other fucking rich person.
Yeah, you know who isn't going to the secret island of Angrabogata and bathing in the waters of child orphan tears.
Mm-hmm. It's rejuvenating. So Andrew said he watched the 2 episodes.
Were you happy? Were you sad? Did it cure cancer?
He said he liked him. So I'd like the first 2 episodes.
I feel like it's hard for them to live up to, for me, the post-pandemic episode, like first episode. The gang's like Forrest Gump through the pandemic stuff.
That's a good one. Ooh.
Like the Chinese motor oil hair dye business with Frank and Rudy Giuliani is what, like...
Yeah, that was good. Do I want to go down here? I gotta admit, looking pretty drippy.
Yeah, I do like the purple gravity suit. The suit you start with in Dread, the white with the gold. I enjoyed that one as well.
Also drippy, yeah. Ooh, I'm going back to the landing site now. Okay. I feel like I'm really far along having not a lot of the artifacts.
No.
Meaning that I feel like I'm further along. It's like, you know, with the percentage of the, or it's like that some part.
Oh, that you've.
Or like that part.
You feel like you've progressed farther story progression wise than artifact progression.
Well, not really, not really story wise, more exploration wise, because the story really is the artifacts. You know, that's like the only story. Ah, fuck you, fuck all of you. No. Just where am I going? Going to town. I need to go to town overall, so that's where I'm going. This is the map. This part of the map it's the sticks that I find incredibly frustrating.
I gotta say, the stream quality on YouTube looks better to me than Twitch.
Well, I mean, it's part of it's also you can choose you can choose the quality that you're getting the stream, so there's that. But I know for at least in terms of how it gets the like, you know how we would do our you know, the transfers, the exports.
Yeah.
Terrible. The quality's terrible.
Yes, comparatively. This is just a native saved YouTube video.
Still double checking. Am I going the wrong way?
So when Xbox is tomorrow, right?
Sunday.
Sunday. Oh boy.
Let me see.
My
light is off. No, I'm not gonna stream any of them this time. I get too bored.
Fair.
I can't actually.
I was asking because
I have it in my digital calendar as well. Tomorrow, all I have on the list is Tribeca Game Spotlight, which is not necessarily gonna really be new stuff.
Didn't really have much last year, if I remember.
A lot of times, it's just spotlights on games that were potentially highlighted somewhere else or shown somewhere else. It's more deeper looks at usually more indie stuff. So I may kind of tune in and out of that one.
It's kind of a little surprising if you think about it that Rebirth was a Summer Games Fest thing. If you think about, is that coming to PC along with PS5 this time, or is it still going to go PS5 first then PC?
It's a PS5. It's a PS5 exclusive, so that means it won't be day and date. Like,
yeah. So then,
what did they specify?
I thought.
What did they specify? Is it only the live service stuff is going to be day and date on PC?
Yes, because that's how you do a live service game: is you cultivate, like as many people as possible.
Yeah.
And if you don't do it the same day. You can't have the same, like, you don't get the same hype.
So then Saturday is Future Games Show. Sunday is Xbox and Starfield, and then PC Gaming Show. Monday, Ubisoft and Capcom. Then then there's a bit of time in between. Well, I don't actually have them on my calendar. But then you've got RGG, I think, the week after. And then now they released something.
There's rumors of a Nintendo Direct on the horizon.
There's that as well. But no, they announced something. And of course, I wrote it down, but I can't see, and I'm blanking on. They announced somewhere at someone is doing a show at the end of the month. It's probably Googleable.
Yeah. And the credence behind the Nintendo Direct thing is, I guess they updated their Nintendo Direct landing page on their website.
Yeah.
And traditionally that is immediately followed in the sense of in the next either week or month or sometime around there, you get a Direct. Which would make sense. And then someone did the additional math of Nintendo does July Directs for hardware sometimes.
Okay, interesting. Because what I saw is people are saying no, that they're speculating that that you're not going to get another one, largely because that they are without they're not going to say it outright, but that they are winding down. They're winding down what they have for. They're winding down what they have for. They don't actually have that many games for the Switch in the pipeline left. That they're just waiting for the new hardware.
My belief is Metroid Prime 4 is the last Switch game, and it's a dual launch with the next either Switch to new Nintendo hardware, etc.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, they did a pretty big name.
They did that with
launch game.
Breath of the Wild.
It's just the one question is, it's did they know how successful the Switch was going to be? Where they know how successful whatever the next version of the Switch is going to be? Would they seek to split? Would they seek to split something rather than have have it move?
Entirely up to
have
what
it move.
The next thing is.
Have it move consoles. It's make sure to have a game that's going to move new consoles.
Yeah. Because if whatever's next is simply an iteration on the Switch, a more powerful iteration on the Switch. Maybe that comes with 2 cartridge slots, one for Switch games and a bigger cartridge slot for bigger Switch 2 cartridges that hold more 4K data or whatever. Something like that.
I mean, it has to have backwards compatibility.
There's no way they can.
People will fucking riot if there's.
Well, you have to also remember, historically speaking, the only time Nintendo didn't outwardly support backward compatibility from their main consoles was the Nintendo 64 and the GameCube. And even then, there's a technicality there because you could technically play Game Boy games on the Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games on the GameCube with the adapter. I don't think you could play anything other than 64 games on the 64 though. But traditionally, when Nintendo jumps console generations, they allow backwards compatibility. Like the SNES can play NES cartridges with an adapter. The Wii could play GameCube games. The Wii U could play Wii games. Switch could obviously not play Wii U games. They ported them all. but that was a form factor, and they were like sold. I think it was 32 million Switch or Wii U's total. I think was the number.
What I kind of found out today, it's still weird. It's weird to me that they still have to, in terms of what.
You can save
has,
your shit.
Yeah,
right?
you know, I've done it. I've done that many a time.
Okay. Making sure.
That the DS actually is one of the. I knew the PS2.
Super compatible.
I knew that. But I knew that the PS, in terms of cell numbers, is that I know that the PS2
was number one.
Is number one, but I did not know that the DS was number two.
DS was number two. DS is, I think the DS encompasses the DSi and the DS Lite as well.
Yeah. I feel like there's supposed to be another door.
So that puts Nintendo at number 2 and number 3 with the DS and the Switch.
Mm-hmm.
I think they desperately want the Switch to like get that like final hump over the PS2. It's like I'm expecting some aggressive holiday bundle from Nintendo this year on the Switch. I'm thinking Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and that's it, baby. The only holiday bundle you need. I think it's been in the holiday bundle every year since the Switch came out, and it's one of like the top selling Christmas gifts every year or something like that.
It says to go. Oh, maybe it's this. It was this. Never mind. It's not. That is where I need to. Fuck you, you fucking mushrooms.
I will say this is a very good-looking game on Switch.
Oh, absolutely. That's what everybody was saying. It's like, how is a game that's basically, you know, this old become the best-looking game on one of the best-looking games on Switch, or on the Switch? Like, I don't know how to avoid their tracking missiles. Phazon. See, some of these things I do remember from your breakdown from the Lost episode.
Yes. I feel like the Lost. Here's what we could do. I got an idea. We have a little bit of a catalog of Lost episodes. We could just like wean those out, like on like holiday breaks and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Like when we like go on like our Christmas break in December, we could release like one of those, placate the audience with some high tier,
some real leftist audio.
Yeah, and I can lead into it. Like I could like record a little editor bit and be like, you know, here's your little holiday treat. You get to listen to where we started. And then they like give us a 1-star rating and cancel us.
Ooh.
Why could I hear them 4 times? No, we'll never have that episode published. That wasn't even an episode. I feel like we could do that better now that we know a little more.
What, to record in
Like
the
be
same
able to
place?
record in one room.
Well, yes and no. Can't do it with USB mics.
Not with USB mics.
Has to be XLR mics, and we don't have all the equipment. Like I don't have the right condenser or the
No, you need a multi. Yeah.
Whatever they fucking call it, the power source.
But like, I feel like we could do that.
People do it. People absolutely do it. But yeah, it would just require getting some extra equipment.
I feel like a lot of people do it with like the lapel mics.
I don't necessarily know about that as much. I know people do it with the, like, you know, it's like it looks like your classic microphone with, like the silver.
Yes.
Like those, there are sure microphones like that like, cost like $100, 99 at most, at most, and are good enough quality. You're not going to get the sound bleed from multiple microphones in the same area.
Well, yeah, they're very directional. Using the door. Stupid idiot.
Is this the ship that I was on at the beginning? Because that's what all the original doors were like that.
Maybe?
Because it crashes.
Yeah.
But it was more of a space station. It was kind of like a space station, not really a ship.
With the Parasite Queen.
Yes.
A cool intro fight. I thought they handled well the here's what it's like when you have all your powers.
But of course, then you gotta depower. No! Fuck you, you bitch! Oh, this is probably where I need to go anyways, but we're gonna come back up to check it out. No! Damn it,
like,
son of a bitch.
So this is just my over perspective right here. I feel like the platforming in this reminds me of Minecraft platforming.
Well, I've never played Minecraft, so can't tell.
I haven't either. But like I feel like I'm watching those video essays where the Zoomers have Minecraft platforming while they talk about how women are ruining their favorite video games.
I went boom boom. So like I've felt like I need I need like a wellness check placed on me, like, because I am really tempted to try out Diablo.
That's fine. Just like don't spend $20 on a horse armor skin.
Oh, I will not be doing any cosmetics. No, thank you. That's never been something that's interested me.
And that's something that like all the defenders have said. It's like you don't need to buy cosmetics. It's like that's just like, yeah, that's like why it's predatory. Like they're preying on that like that certain group of people who need that. Well, like our IT guy at work has played Warcraft for whatever fucking since day one it launched, and like still has his like main character or whatever, or like main account,
Yeah.
however the fuck that works.
I think it's main character, yeah, because you can have multiple characters on an account.
Yeah, well, either way. But he was talking about how like one of his dream things is when he wakes up at 3 a.m. and gets to play Warcraft for like 3 hours before his kids wake up.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like the bliss of 3 a.m. gaming.
Can you see where solo one is? I need to get another powering up. God fucking damn it. I'm trying to power up these things, but like I can't. It's what's tricky in a pain is that I can't platform and with the thermal visor.
Yeah.
But I'm looking for
the thermal visor probably doesn't work super well in the water, does it?
Well, no, it works fine. It does that's what I need to do. Is like I'm trying to find. See, I've powered up 3 of those, but I need a 4th one. It's right there. How can I get up there? Damn it. Boom, boom, boom.
That's straight out of a Zelda game. They definitely just like borrowed that sound file. And to be fair, I don't blame them. There was like a joke video one of the Souls YouTubers I watched put together where he did like a pretend video essay on how Bloodborne is an unofficial Zelda game.
Well, I mean, we've talked about it, although I wish I had like written these thoughts down when I forget what it was when I was playing Elden Ring. I was like, this is a Zelda game.
Yeah.
I wish there was more.
But it was something like a mute protagonist who aggressively smashes pots and dramatically opens chests. Who uses like horrible weaponry to commit crimes.
To commit mass genocide. Hell yeah. Love powering up.
I'm powering up.
What's that? What's that? How the fuck do I get up there?
It's obviously like a different curation experience, but it's just fascinating to me. See just how different studios take different advantage of the hardware. They're able to get different experiences out of it. It's like comparing this to, I mean, I always have a specific punching bag that I use personally in Game Freak.
It's like gotta be one of the laziest developers in all of games.
It's one of those like people would say like Ubisoft and like EA, but they're not lazy in the sense of like they put out a shitload of games. The sense is they're not all very good, but they're putting out a lot of stuff.
You gotta be shitting
Except
me.
for maybe Ubisoft, who's kind of stopped producing games for a little bit. New Prince of Persia, though, good on them. Maybe they're gonna use this as a gauge to see if they like should actually continue the remake.
Probably.
Like, see if there's enough fans to warrant the.
I mean, I think I'll play. It looks pretty good. You know, like
interesting.
You know, because it looks like it's not overly ambitious, but
Yeah.
but an art style that will age well.
Yeah. Which I hope.
Fuck you! I shot you.
developers- No. I hope developers start pushing more towards art style and art direction more than.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. Sorry, yeah, go ahead.
Nope, you're good.
I
all
agree.
I'm saying is
I always agree with you on that. Like,
Yeah.
I'm right there with you.
But that's just like hoping that more often this generation we see people willing to make art style choices rather than just like, ooh, new generation, let's be like,
It's got to be photorealistic.
let's get the puddles like 20% more puddly. That's always my favorite. It's always like puddle sims when people are like, look at the ripples when he steps in the water. It's so realistic.
Unless they're making Avatar: The Way of Water, I don't want to hear about it.
Yeah, man. Have we heard anything about Avatar Frontiers of Pandora in a while?
We will. We will. That one has been confirmed for Ubisoft Forward.
We're supposed to get the next movie this year or next year.
I think he said. I think it would make the most sense to do it. You know, spacing out a little bit more, I think, with how long.
Because I feel like they would
between
want
this
to. They would want to be around the movie. In the sense that, like, if it was next year, maybe like this December, and have that be like their year gap bridger. You know, like we launched this number 2 last December. Here's your gap filler with a game that I have high hopes for, and I'm only ready to be disappointed by. I saw her face. I found out that she was a girl. Can you believe that Nintendo put a woman in games so early?
Honestly, it offends me. Where's my white male representation?
Andrew says 2024.
Yeah, that makes the most sense to me.
So, like, I could see them putting the game this December, but I could also see them having it next summer or something like that as like a hype builder for, you know, Avatar 3.
They'd easily wait till 2024. They need as much fucking time as they can manage, as they can possibly get. You know.
You think time is going to help the Ubisoft?
I'm saying, but they'll take it. You know, that's what I'm saying. Is they'll take it.
Yes, I know. I'm joking. It's more. I just have so little faith in them. I feel bad for them too. I feel like if they had like just a better management group, it would help so much because I feel like their vision would be more focused.
Oh, Yves is an absolute ghoul.
Yeah, like that. I think that's the biggest issue I have with them at this point. Let alone the fact that he's French redacted.
He's a French sicko.
If I was texting this, I would have put a puke emoji for the E.
Okay, how am I supposed to get back up there? Oh, there's a ledge. There's a ledge. I'm a dummy.
I'm glad that I finally got my "let me Google that for you" link into the chat at a topical time.
Well, because it was funny, because it was like literally, it's just like, dude, I don't fucking know. I just Googled it. Like, like I did exactly what you could have done, you know, to answer your own question for yourself.
Boop 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 boop.
Granted, I'm absolutely on board to try to do as many conventions as
I'd like
possible.
to
I
start
think
with
it'd be
East
fun.
Coast ones first, though.
Sure, no doubt. No, well, I think PAX East and PAX East
Boston,
and
right?
yes, PAX East and New York Comic Con are the easy ones.
Yeah. Like get an Airbnb slightly outside of Boston.
Yeah, I'd say, oh, we could stay with my sister, but like I don't think they've got enough space.
Nope, I'm not staying with the bioweapons.
Yeah. You're a wise man.
See, I've been insulated from children, so I have a weak immune system now. Even though I've had COVID twice, so I feel like that cancels out. I have a moderate immune system.
So at least the water nerfs them, but not me.
Yes.
I still, when in tight parameters, still can't get past them.
How do you think they motivated the voice actress to make the grunts for when she's taking damage?
Here's some money.
I'm more saying like, okay, you're getting
The
hit by a blaster.
the actual direction, like they do, like
Yeah.
you know, because like voice actors have directors. You know, that's actually what Sam Riegel from Critical Role. That's actually what he mainly does now for his voice acting work. Is he's a Emmy award-winning voice director.
Makes sense. He's a good creative mind for that type of thing, if that makes sense.
He voiced a difficult character, one of the most difficult characters to level or to recruit in Fire Emblem Awakening.
It's awesome.
Uh,
I've noticed a couple voice actors that I recognized in the village where everyone tells me to fuck off and the people in town
uh-huh.
in Replicant.
There are a bunch of them are a bunch of the Critical Role people are in almost all of them, with maybe the exception of Ashley and Travis. I think they're all in it. Because obviously the most notable two are obviously Liam is Grimoire voice and Laura Bailey is Kaine. So, but then Matt Mercer is a bunch of different NPCs.
Yeah, I've heard him.
Sam is a couple NPCs. I mean, Matt Mercer is the Council of Humanity in Automata.
He's every he's in more of my favorite things than I like to think about.
He's in like almost every major property.
He's
Kaboom!
fucking Ganondorf.
Right. He's Zaddy Ganondorf.
I watched a
Recording to log.
funny YouTube meme, haha, video called, if I'm gonna quote this correctly, Sus Pyra X-Ray 2.
Come again?
Yeah. And it was Link with his iPad, with the X-Ray app enabled, and he gets a nosebleed and passes out because he sees Zelda. And then Pyra walks by and is like, "Oh no!" He's like, "Not feeling well. Like we have to fix that." And he holds the tablet up again, and he sees both of them and ascends to a godly plane, T-posing. Before the women find out what he's doing, and then tape the tablet to his face, and then tie him to a chair and sit him in front of Ganondorf.
Oh no! And he busts.
So yeah, basically,
I'm a bust. I'm about to come. But see, Andrew, this is like a good example of like pretty much this is exclusively this has been linear. This has been completely linear.
yeah. It's a lot more linear. They were, at this point in time, a lot more linear with their Metroid games in general. Fusion was a lot more linear on the Game Boy Advance. It released a game called Zero Mission, which was a remake of the first Metroid on Game Boy Advance, which was also super linear and streamlined. In the sense that like they definitely like pointed you where you needed to go, which simplifies that game a lot.
Like this has probably been one of the longest linear segments.
Yeah, sections.
What just fuck you.
Oops.
Just checking to make sure that wasn't a save station.
Always be checking.
So you can do a fucking charge up. I was trying to. Go boom. Ugh. Oh, fuck. Fucking hell.
Woohoo.
Is this where I came in?
I think so.
Looks like there are a bunch of fucking doors around here.
Yeah, I do enjoy Liam as Grimoire, though, overall.
Yeah, he's having a good time.
Yeah. He is absolutely... he has to overact for... what did you name your boy?
Geraldo.
Mine is Matthias. When I become bankrupt for names, I just do my name in different languages.
Acceptable. Yeah, I did Geraldo. Even though even though it's canonically his name is Nier.
Yeah. But boy is he needs Grimoire there to like take the spotlight. Boy is very subdued.
Yeah, pretty bland. That's interesting. It's an interesting little puzzle.
It's interesting to me that this version is the one they didn't think would resonate with the Western audience.
Yeah. Yeah, Western audience was daddy near.
Yeah. That the father-daughter relationship was more relatable. Oh boy. Who doesn't love a spiral spider ball?
No, don't you dare!
There you go.
So something's not right. Just gotta time it better. No, but like it's like I have to admit, like about like Replicant, like was a big reason why I didn't see it all the way through. Is I really didn't end up caring that much for any of the characters. I found them all to be pretty bland. Even
Yeah,
Kaine, who is explosive, you know, I just didn't like. I didn't really like the characterization. I didn't like find myself caring that much about the characters.
I will say, he got a good little laugh out of me when he was like, "Why is she in her underwear?"
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I do think it has the flaws of an early, like a 2009 or 2010 game on it. Like even as a remaster, like it does still have the bones of an older game propping it up. Something that like Demon Souls had that, but like Demon Souls just also different.
What the fuck's going on in here? It's just an empty room. Oh. So like, what the fuck? It's just an empty room? Probably like a fire. It can only be done with fire. How much you want to bet? It's fire only. Could you Google that for me quickly? Bendesium in Metroid Prime. I'm guessing that's what it means. That's supposed to be the hint. Is that it's
Very strong substance that can only be destroyed by a power bomb.
power bomb? Okay, I don't have a power bomb. Well, power bomb is it super? Power bomb me? Oh, that's so the bomb versus a missile. So that's a bomb upgrade. That's a morph ball bomb upgrade. Okay. Check to make sure that this is the way we were supposed to go.
So you're also probably going to want to find a save room at some point.
Right, I'm almost next save point I can.
A good 3-hour stream here.
Yeah, I shall be doing that. Is that where we're at? Oh yeah, almost. All like those are gone away. No. Oh, but I missed an energy tank. Missed an energy tank. I kind of want to go back for. Oh, fuck off. Damn it.
In Zawata.
That was not the way I came. Or was it? Damn it. Frustrating.
We love first-person platforming.
It's literally the worst. Just can't find the fucking door that I came in. That's not how you get up there. Isn't there either. It was this. Yeah, because the tank is in here. Maybe that is the where I came in. And I'm just being stupid.
This is your brain on Summer Games Fest, folks.
Yeah, it is already turning to jelly. But that really won't hit until the Xbox One. That's where I really felt it last year.
Do we think the Xbox Showcase is going to make up everything? They're going to cure my cancer? They're going to release Hellblade in December? They're going to...
There's intense radiation detected. Ah!
Oh boy.
No, this isn't the way. What the fuck? Like, yeah, I knew it. This is not the way I came. Why can I not find the fucking door that I came in? Is it in the water?
Yeah, I was gonna say, it
Is
looks
that
like it's in the
why?
water.
Yeah. I'll get this. Damn it. Hell yeah. Got it.
Metroid do be having those satisfying moments to get the missile tanks and energy tanks.
Will always take more health.
Yeah. Especially in these types of games, because that's just like raw survivability.
Exactly. So let me just see where I'm trying to get to that can get me a save spot. Okay, so it wants me to go through the lowest. Which hopefully should bring me to that. Should save point soon. Usually there's a save point after a zone change like this.
Yeah. Good game design.
Yeah. I like the little Geiger counter.
Yeah.
The little Geiger counter noise. Okay, yeah, there is a save station somewhere here. Whoa. You dumb bitch. How are you taking this many shots? Alert. All right.
Perfect.
Excellent.
Successful 3-hour stream.
Thank you for joining.
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright, so I'm saved up. So we can close her down. Let's see. Awesome. Alright, cool. So I can close this. Close that. Let's see. What do we got? What do we got here for...
No pod episode.
Yeah, no episode of the pod this week. The boys are off. I need to like force, and you're never the problem with this, but it's like, and Andrew's always enthusiastic, so I guess that just leaves it on, it's Mike's fault. That want to play more, tabletop stuff so we can try to record some tabletop episodes.
Yeah.
But I guess I should just
I'm still down even if you wanted to do like an experimental, like you don't need to have all of us, it could just be one or two, potentially even do like a Call of Cthulhu.
Yeah. I mean, I would like to do that. But it doesn't help as much because having the number of people directly translates to how long a session takes. Because it's the
I'm
way
just
they
more
it's the
saying
way they
to,
intersect.
get the ball rolling.
It's the way extra rounds of combat then
It
take up
passively
time.
adds up.
So it's like it is like kind of helpful, but like not entirely representative of what it actually needs to be. But it's maybe it's a baseline.
I was actually thinking about doing some Tears of the Kingdom or some Replicant this weekend.
Well, like streaming it.
Yeah, do it like Saturday.
If you're gonna do that, I'll absolutely join either one. Either one, I'd
Maybe
be
I'll do
happy to.
Replicant.
I'd be happy to join. That way I can bitch and moan.
Yeah.
And start to like really formulate my my critique for the upcoming episode.
Let's plan on that.
Sounds good. I was gonna say it's probably too late notice to try to get them to do one this week, because this would be the week for us to do it. This is our off week.
Yeah.
So next chance won't be till next month. But
Well, I mean, we could try to schedule just like finish the Pathfinder session for like the 4th of July weekend, potentially even.
maybe. Granted, I'm pretty sure that will take more. At least, I mean, if we're all in person, we could probably finish it. But it would probably end up taking like 2 sessions if we did it remotely. It's not like huge, but it's not small either. So, but yeah, that'd be cool. So next Tuesday is probably going to be a reactionary stream, I guess. I think is what it would
Could
be.
be.
I think that's what it would be, because
This is where it would be helpful if we just had like a formal calendar.
it's because we did an uncut. We did do an uncut last time. So yeah, it's I got mixed up on that one. So yeah, we'll do some, just chill, watch some videos.
That'll be next week's pod episode.
Probably end up, probably what most of that will be is just going through a bunch of trailers from showcases. That's probably going to be
aggregate trailers at that point.
That's probably will be what we'll do for reactionaries. Maybe throw in a
Just
couple.
rewatch Field Run 2 with Volvi.
Throw up a couple videos for Candy, but that'll probably be what we'll do on Tuesday, and then Andrew's stream after that. And I would be incredibly surprised if I'm still playing this next week. I don't think that's even possible.
I think you'll be done with it by then.
So probably most
Lies of
likely
P demo.
that was the other option, but I may actually lean more towards that. Rage my way through that. Or what I'm probably I think playing next for myself is Dragon's Dogma. I already have it downloaded.
Ooh.
I already have it downloaded on my PC. So because I'm back to a PC game. After that, so after Metro, I did Evil West, now Metroid, and then I'm back to PC. So I'll do Dragon's Dogma. But now I really need to get get through some Yakuza stuff. I really want to watch through some of the
older ones.
I'm watching through the cutscene movies of right now. I'm at 2 hours into 2 of 7 hours into watching all the cutscenes for Yakuza Kiwami. So the remake of the first one. I want to at least get through Kiwami 2. And then maybe I'll try playing some of the other ones. Maybe not. Maybe at most I'll try 5 and 6. 'Cause six was the latest one, right? 6 was out, or is that that's the new? No,
7.
because 7 is
Yakuza
7.
ate like a dragon. Yakuza ate like a dragon.
Yakuza 7. Because I thought 6 was the last. Yeah, so 7 was like a dragon. So 8 is the one that's gonna be bringing back Kiryu, and it's Kiryu and Ichiban from Like a Dragon. Yeah, so yeah, Like a Dragon is the one that I like. That's
the one that both of us want to play.
That's next. Honestly, that is next on my boxed set for like in my physical games. That is what I have scheduled next. But like, I don't know if I'm going to jump right into that one or if I want to try to play some of the other ones first. But like, it's basically because it's like I want to play through this. Need to play through Ishin by November so I can play Gaiden when it comes out. Because that looked cool. That looked like it has.
It's a cool franchise.
Okay, so this is another distraction. So but it's related. But so with the Rebirth coming sometime in early
January, February, March.
We don't know exactly. I'm leaning now away from doing Final Fantasy VII as my pick for December. Because I think I can now pitch us doing the 7 remake in anticipation once we have a date for Rebirth, that I can actually push that one as a as a real one that doesn't have to be my pick. So now I'm actually now leaning heavily to Yakuza 0. As doing Yakuza 0 as my pick, because honestly that is my favorite game I have played this year so far. New and old games alike. Honestly, it was a slow burn. I was frustrated a little bit as it was going, but honestly, one of the best stories I have ever come across. It was pure kind of 80s 90s action movie type stuff, but with a little bit more depth. It wasn't all cheese like that, but there's a lot of that to it, a lot of the melodrama kind of stuff to it. But I just ended up absolutely loving these characters. It is I really feel like I'm leaning heavily towards doing Yakuza 0.
And also incredibly based.
It was so good. It's so good. Yeah, the politics are good. It's just I'm leaning strongly into Yakuza 0, and because that's an approachable way to do it, right? We don't need to talk about the series. It's not not about doing the Yakuza series. It is specifically Yakuza 0, which is a really interesting one to approach because it's later release that is itself a prequel that sets the stage and can then introduce people like myself to the series, right? So
yeah,
I think it's a really interesting choice, and one that a game that I really enjoyed and I know you would love. Yeah. Maybe you'd think the combat's a little, maybe it's it's a little simplistic.
Whatever. I'm
at times
in that game for the combat as much.
Yeah, but it's still fun. I think it's still fun. Majima's slugger style is very satisfying. And his breakdancing one too is pretty fun too. But it's just, the story is just so good. It's just so good. Characters are just excellent. Mwah, chef's kiss, no notes. All right, so that's my little rant, and I've been talking myself into it. I mean, and it's no problem for Andrew because they're all on PS. They're all on PS Plus. I'm pretty sure. I'll check Steam. I'm pretty sure. It's gotta be.
That's where I own them, and I bought them all super cheap on a sale. Now, what you do is you say Yakuza 0, and then you throw a curveball right at the end and make us do Shenmue instead.
Shenmue?
Yeah, exactly.
No.
It's sad, too.
I wouldn't do it.
really advanced for the like what it was trying to do, but just turned out to not be a very good game.
Right.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Yeah, they all are there. Yakuza 0 is like $20 on.
Yeah, and it frequently goes on sale. I think I bought it for like $5.
Yeah.
I bought Red Dead 2. Finally.
Did you
It
buy?
finally broached the price point for me.
Okay. Did you buy one and did you buy one as well, or did you already own that one?
Red Dead 1.
Yeah, the first Red Dead
Where would I buy
Redemption.
that?
You can't. It's,
Not
that's not
available
on.
anywhere.
That's not on Steam. Red Dead Redemption's not on Steam.
No.
I did not know this because I felt like I saw something. Red Dead Revolver is purchasable.
Yes, which is the first one.
Oh, you're right. You are right. It is only.
It's one of the reasons I'd held off for so long is because I was hoping that they would somehow bring.
Is it not on? Is it not on? Say like GOG or something like that.
I don't think it's ever been on PC.
Wild. I did not know. I did not know
It was
that
like
at
an
all.
Xbox 360, PS3 era title.
Okay, there are a bunch of Xbox 360 games that are stuck there. Like, I wanted to play Jade Empire, the BioWare game that's stuck on 360.
Yep.
Or if
To the
or
console
you
generation
say,
of
or you could
fucking
buy
hard
your
architecture.
but say, or you could buy yourself. Can you play 360 games on an Xbox Series X?
Oh, you could play them on an Xbox One theoretically.
Right? Because isn't that one of the selling points is that it's backwards compatible?
Fully backwards compatible. I don't know if that means with discs or if only with digital titles. I know it can play 360 games digitally.
So then I think you could I do think you can then buy it from the store.
Because they have the Xbox 360 titles available on their store.
Yeah. I am not going to, however, buy an Xbox.
Yeah, I was going to say, am I about to go out and buy an Xbox Series X just to buy
No.
Red Dead Redemption Xbox 360 edition?
No. Nope.
I'd sooner go out and buy a PS3 and find a PS3 copy of Undead Nightmare.
All right, but I will let you go. I will talk to you later, sometime this weekend, I guess.
Yeah,
have a good.
I'm gonna aim for like Saturday afternoon. I think
Cool.
will be a good.
All right, sounds good. I will talk to you then. Have a good night. Thanks again for stopping by, and folks, you take it easy. Good night. Good gaming. Bye bye. Peace.